Let's slow this down because the moment she pulls away is not loud, it's subtle, it's in the delayed response. The softened tone, the slightly reduced enthusiasm, the I've just been busy message. And what makes it painful is not what she says, it's what you feel. You feel the shift. And once you feel it, you can't unfeel it. Your mind starts replaying what changed. Did I say too much? Did I show too much? Did I care too much? The anxiety doesn't start because she left. It starts because you sense emotional distance forming. And when distance forms, your instinct is to close it, to repair it, to stabilize it. But this is where most men destroy their position completely because attraction is not repaired through urgency. It is repaired through emotional gravity, and gravity only exists when you are centered. Today, we are not talking about tricks. We are talking about restoring your internal position so attraction has room to return. Because when she pulls away, the real question is not, how do I get her back? The real question is, what shifted inside me? Section 1. Accept that attraction is dynamic. Most men treat attraction like a switch, on or off, interested or not interested. But attraction is fluid. It expands, it contracts, it responds to energy, it reacts to imbalance. The first mistake is assuming that her pulling away means permanent rejection. Sometimes it means recalibration. Ask yourself, when you first met, how were you behaving? You were unbothered, engaged in your own world, not emotionally dependent on the outcome. You weren't trying to secure her, you were experiencing her. That energy felt safe yet strong. Now, fast forward. When you started caring more, did your behavior subtly change? Did your focus narrow? Did your world shrink slightly around her presence? Even if you didn't say it out loud, she could feel it. Women respond to emotional shifts faster than men do, not because they are manipulative, but because emotional awareness is heightened in relational dynamics. Attraction is not destroyed by caring, it is destabilized by imbalance. Section 2. Understand the role of polarity. Polarity is emotional difference. It is tension between two forces. In early stages, there was space between you. She leaned forward. You leaned back slightly. That created movement. When you leaned too far forward emotionally, that space disappeared. Imagine magnets. If they are slightly apart, tension exists. If they are pressed flat together too quickly, tension collapses. That collapse is what she feels. When polarity disappears, desire flattens. Not because she stopped liking you, but because emotional tension dissolved. And desire feeds on tension. So regaining attraction is not about doing more. It is about restoring healthy emotional space. Section 3. Stop chasing clarity. When she pulls away, your brain wants answers. Clarity feels stabilizing. You want to ask, where is this going? Are we okay? Did something change? But here is the paradox. The moment you chase clarity from a place of anxiety, you communicate instability, and instability weakens polarity. Imagine this scenario. She senses you need reassurance. Now she feels pressure, and pressure creates emotional responsibility. When she feels responsible for stabilizing your emotions, desire drops because desire requires freedom. Freedom to choose, freedom to lean in, freedom to pursue. When you chase clarity, you unintentionally remove freedom, and freedom is the oxygen of attraction. Section 4. Rebuild internal authority. This is the real work. Not texting strategies, not waiting games, internal authority. When she pulled away, your nervous system reacted. That reaction likely caused overthinking, phone checking, emotional analysis, future projection. That internal instability subtly shifts your tone, your timing, your rhythm. To regain attraction, you must regulate yourself first. Ask, if she disappeared tomorrow, would I collapse? Or would I remain grounded? This is not about ego, it is about emotional sovereignty. Return to training your body, strengthening your discipline, expanding your social world, refocusing your mission. When your world expands again, your energy stabilizes. When your energy stabilizes, she feels the difference. And when she feels less pressure, tension restores. Section 5. Reintroduce depth slowly. If communication resumes, change pacing. Don't over explain feelings. Don't immediately reopen emotional vulnerability. Let depth return gradually. Speak with intention. Be warm but not exposed. Be engaged but not dependent. Give energy but not excess. Think of attraction like fire. If you smother it with wood too quickly, it suffocates. If you feed it slowly, it grows. This is pacing. Pacing is discipline. Discipline is attractive. Section 6. Embrace detachment. The final layer is acceptance. You must reach a psychological state where you want her, but you do not need her. This difference is everything. Neediness seeks control. Desire respects freedom. When she senses that you are emotionally stable regardless of outcome, you regain gravity. Gravity pulls without effort, and sometimes when you fully detach internally, she leans back in, not because you chased her, but because the imbalance dissolved. And if she doesn't, then the dynamic was built on instability, not compatibility. Attraction is not something you negotiate, it is something you embody. When she pulls away, the immature response is pursuit. The mature response is recalibration. You don't force tension, you restore your center and let tension rebuild naturally. Because when you are grounded, composed, and self governed, you become emotionally difficult to replace. And that is where real attraction lives. If this resonated, subscribe. Comment centered if you understand that regaining attraction begins with regaining yourself. Stay grounded, stay disciplined, and never trade your emotional stability for temporary reassurance. And losing instability is growth.